All right, we are live here. Okay, we're on Facebook. Let me make sure. Hold on, let me get on Instagram real quick. And it is our Never Miss a Monday show, the last one of November, which happens to be a Monday. Oh, Kinley, come here. Welcome, everyone. You're in for a treat today. We are going to be stretching it out. And I preface with this, well, this is probably the workout that you need the most right now. Because we're rushing from one thing to the other. We're grinding. We're putting our adrenals to the max. We're pushing and pushing. And that's good stuff when we're working out, and we need the balance of stretching, unwinding. The team voted our December challenge. We do a monthly challenge at VFit. Next month is going to be Stretch It Out. So beginning tomorrow, every weekday during December, Monday through Friday, we're going to bring you a different stretch in the monthly challenge group, and I'll go ahead and link that. It is only on Facebook. I'll try to add the stretches over here on Instagram as well. But what we'll do is I'll go over a quick little series today. We're going to break it down by week. So this is week 1. We're going to be going through the feet, calves, and shins. Week 2, we're going to go through the quads, the hamstrings, the thighs. Then we're going to get into the back and hips. We're going to go into the shoulders and the chest the 4th week of December. And then the 5th week, which will head into the end of the year, we're going to go into the neck and arms. So I'm just going to give you a quick little maybe 6-7 minute. I love this. This is kind of like a quick full body stretch. And it's good to take a couple minutes in the middle of your day and just slow it down. This is as beneficial, I promise, to your health and well-being as 100 burpees. Sometimes that's fun to do and rock out, but we have to, again, that whole functional fitness plan. It comes with cardio, strength, balance and mobility, and then today we're bringing some stretching. So we're going to start in the feet and ankles. If you come to barefoot conditioning at VFit, we start with a full 10-minute lower leg and foot massage. Highly, highly recommend that class. It is twice a week, and I've been doing it also on Friday mornings in my bar class. Very important part of the body that we tend to neglect, and that's the lower leg. So we're just going to get today into a little bit of a calf massage. Make sure you start right behind your knee. Your calf is a really, really strong muscle group. It can get tight and wreak havoc on your neck, your back, your shoulders, your hips. So don't discount that something going on in the lower leg isn't affecting what's happening up the body. I have a little gremlin. I'm going to have to lock in here. So just getting, your thumbs are nice and strong. They can really get into that area of the body. So we'll just take, again, this is a pretty abbreviated full body stretch. You can always press pause and do any of these longer. And then we're going to, some mobility in the ankle. We're going to massage. We just taught Core Express. She was pretty good doing that, and then she's getting close to nap time. Getting it done. No, I don't want to miss a Monday. Never miss a Monday show. All right, then we'll take that to the other side. Again, this is a pretty abbreviated, but oh so good. Showing you how even a couple minutes of stretching, and it allows your body to relax a little, your mind. Like I said, right now, especially this year, our adrenals are taxed. That can wreak havoc on our body. Stress is probably the #1 immune crusher out there, right? If we're having too much stress, not sleeping enough. So this will help us slow down. Stretching is always good to do before bedtime. We have unwind stretch classes 6 nights a week at VFit. Magic, pure magic, worth its weight in gold. Even if you just joined VFit for the stretching classes, you're doing yourself a world of help and help. We've got Stretch It Out 15-minute classes during the weekday, at lunch, Tuesday, Wednesdays. So again, we try to add stretching. We have it at the end of a couple sculpt classes and cardio classes. It's a missing component. I know for years I was missing out on enough stretching in my fitness routine. All right, so that kind of got into our shins, our feet. We can also take some stretches here, kind of this plantar and dorsi flexion. You can come into that angry toe pose. I know you're used to me jumping around, but I'm telling you, this is good stuff. I'm feeling a little run down this Monday, so listening to my body. Then we're going to come up into the hips a little bit more, and we're going to take the feet together, get into those inner hip flexors, into this butterfly. We have a couple minutes to step away, right? If we have time to scroll through social media or get caught up in something, we have time to stop and take care of our body a little bit. It's worth it. We're worth it. Just like when your phone, I was talking about this morning, when your phone gets lower than 70%, we freak out. We want to plug it in. We want to charge it. We can't forget to do that with ourselves, right? When your gas light's on, when your tank's on empty, you've got to fill it up. All right. And then from there, we can step this top leg over. You can either keep this bottom leg straight if you're real tight in those outer hips, or we can kind of cross into this pretzel, and this will kind of get into the outer hips and glutes a little bit. It's just a preview. So this week, starting tomorrow, we'll bring you some extra stretching each weekday. Imagine if we all added just 5 extra minutes a day of stretching. And then switch it to the other side. Go ahead, come back. So now I'll cross that leg over. And I'm a little bit warm. I just taught a 15-minute core express class. So you might find you definitely can stretch a little deeper. I just did that side. When you're warmer. So if you're coming back from a walk or a jog or a workout, maybe a good time to stretch. There's really no bad time to stretch. Just notice the difference on how your body feels when it's warm versus when it's been sitting or a little colder. All right, then we'll bring it around to all 4. She's coming back into some cat-cows. Everyone's favorite stretch. These always feel good. Coming to a nice 4-part position, both hands and both knees down. And you're just going to articulate that spine with a nice long cow. And then bring that belly button in for a nice cat. Making sure to work through the head to the tail, but we want to get the whole spine here. I got a little gremlin coming back. And I like to stretch the whole body because, like I said, something could be going on in my shoulders or my back, and I actually can release that by stretching my calves or my feet. The body is connected through that interweb of fascia. So just because something's going on in the neck or shoulders or back doesn't mean it's not connected to something in the hips or lower legs. So getting that full body stretch always helps. You're getting a view of a kitty up there. All right. Now we're going to, again, this is a pretty quick stretch series. We're going to come into the pretzel. So you're going to rock your right arm out, take your left arm under, and get this nice twist. You'll get right between the shoulder blades here. Feels so good. And maybe you have a pillow. Holding at least about 20-30 seconds for stretch. The camera I have on Instagram is lower, right at her level. And then slowly come out of that. You don't want to lift yourself around. You're spending the time to release. Go ahead. Stretch that left arm out. Cross the right arm under. Maybe you can get your head down. Just feeling that back. We hold a lot of tension in our neck, our shoulders, our back, our hips. Oh. And then come back to center. My daughter, my oldest one, she's 7. She does unwind with me sometimes on Thursday nights. And she's like, Mom, I love this class. You can bring your pillow and your blanket. Okay, now we're coming into puppy pose. So we place our forearms kind of like a puppy dog wagging its tail. This will get us into the chest and back again. Sliding it back. Yes, you're very cute. Like that. Let's see it. Knee stretch pin. And just keeping the booty off of the floor in this one. Stretching, rolling those shoulder blades back. And then coming on up. This is just a little preview. Coming on up to our final stretch. We're going to take the arm behind, kind of grab hands with your other arm. This will stretch the shoulder. If you feel good, you can take the ear down. You've got small muscles in your neck, so be nice and gentle here. This is a great little series, too, if you've been sitting at a desk a lot or in a car, traveling. And then we'll take it to the other side, and we will finish it off. So hold hands. You're rolling that shoulder back. And then maybe sliding that ear away. And trust me, everybody needs more stretching. I don't know about anybody who stretches too much, right? Most of us are lacking in this area. I'm completely guilty. For me, it's really important to take the unwind classes and the stretch it out classes and sculpt and stretch. Otherwise, I find I do not do this enough on my own. I need that accountability. I need that guidance. So having a coach is always a good idea. Having a team, having these little windows to pop into. So you can even roll out the wrists. That's a little sampler. Stretch it out, coming all December. That's open to everyone. And of course, I invite you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if you are not finding a community for your health and well-being, for your fitness, a team that motivates and inspires and lifts you up and gets you to enjoy things like stretching and to do it, come over to the VFit team. We love it. We do it all. We have fun, and we keep on keeping on. We're going into the end of 2020 stronger than ever, and that takes stretching it out too. So hopefully everyone enjoyed this. Have a happy November 30th tomorrow, last month of the year. Game time. Bye. Yes, but that wasn't very nice of you.